Today, the lesson is writers develop a call to action for their argument paper. What is a call to action, or for short, CTA? A call to action is a statement that is designed to get an immediate response from the individual reading or hearing your argument. So, why include a call to action within the argument paper? A call to action is generally used at the end of an argument essay, so the reader knows what to do if they decide to help solve the argument issue. In my argument paper, I argue that school uniforms are ineffective. Therefore, I must tell my reader what to do to help eliminate school uniforms. A call to action can be action-oriented, meaning the reader needs to take some sort of action in order to help solve the problem. If I've convinced my reader that school uniforms are ineffective, then I am going to encourage the reader to take action. The action I encourage the reader to take must be doable. This is important. It must be something the reader can do. You have to take into consideration your audience here. So, some different types of call to action include attend an event. Many of us are doing health and wellness topics, and so with this particular topic you've chosen, maybe there's an event that your reader can attend that will help promote your particular argument. Maybe the reader can write an elected official requesting change. Many of us are writing about electronic cigarettes. Maybe this is an opportunity to write an elected official requesting change regarding the rules and regulations of e-cigarettes. Maybe it's donate money to fund a research initiative, or maybe simply the reader needs to register to vote. Join a club. There's health and wellness clubs out there. Maybe there's a club out there for family members who are caring for Alzheimer's patients, and maybe there's a club out there for those family members. Maybe you can encourage them to join that club. Maybe it's a health and wellness topic and it involves encouraging your reader to train for a marathon. Or maybe it's simply read out loud to your children, donate money to a charity, buy a fire extinguisher. Those are just some of the options. Eat more vegetables is definitely a bonus. And those of you who have a health and wellness topic that has to do with food, maybe that is the direction you go. So what I chose to do is have my reader contact their local school board. So in my opinion, the local school board has a lot to do with decisions regarding school uniforms. And so it's doable to contact a local school board representative. Therefore, that's what I'm encouraging my reader to do. In order to continue to let students enjoy the freedom to express themselves, contact your local school board and say no to school uniforms. Now, the next piece is with your call to action, it should be action oriented, and you can focus on the benefits to the reader because everybody is more willing to do something if they benefit in some way, shape, or form. So focus on the benefits to the reader. This means the reader positively will benefit from any action they take. If I have convinced my reader that school uniforms are ineffective, then I'm going to inform my reader how they will benefit from the action they take. Once again, you can encourage them to attend an event. Maybe they'll get a free meal out of the event. Let them know that. Or maybe if they write an elected official requesting change, maybe that elected official is known for being complimentary in some way, shape, or form. Maybe when they fund a research initiative, maybe they get a coffee cup for sending in money, registering to vote, join a club, train for a marathon. Well, if they decide to train for a marathon and run it, they'll get a free t-shirt. So make sure they know what benefits they will receive. donating money to charity, buying a fire extinguisher, eating more vegetables. Eating more vegetables and less junk food typically results in the individual losing weight. So maybe that's a benefit to the reader. So I took some time to think about what benefits my reader will experience if they do eliminate school uniforms, and I discovered that the reader will benefit because not only will their classmates benefit academically, socially, and behaviorally from the elimination of uniforms, but any future children they have will benefit academically, behaviorally, and socially. So I decided to include that. In order to continue to let students enjoy the freedom to express themselves, contact your local school board and say no to school uniforms. Your classmates and future children will benefit academically, behaviorally, and socially from the elimination of school uniforms. So, as a reader, as a writer, when writing an argument paper, you always want to include in the conclusion paragraph the call to action. A call to action is a statement that is designed to get an immediate response from the individual reading or hearing your argument. A call to action is generally used at the end of an argument essay so that a reader knows what to do if they decide to help solve the argument issue. And so now it's your turn to work on your call to action. Remember, keep it action-oriented and focus on the benefits to the reader. I chose to have my reader either write, call, or email their school board representative and tell this school board representative to say no to school uniforms, and I explained how they will benefit. Not only will classmates benefit, but their future children will benefit from the elimination of school uniforms. So now it's your turn to work on your call to action. You can get started.